today I'm going to be talking about drawing into wet paint, which is a really simple technique that I'll be demonstrating. So simple that I kind of wonder, like, does this warrant a tutorial? But there's a few tricks to it, and I just kind of want to introduce you to this technique and inspire you to add it to your art journals. So I'll be using acrylic paint, as you can see here. I'm just going to put it directly on the page, and then using my spatula paint spreader, I'm going to spread a pretty thick layer. And you can see here I can press harder and make a thin layer, but for the purposes of drawing into wet paint, I'm going to want a slightly thicker layer. And then I'm just going to use a pencil to make some marks into the wet paint. And the reason I'm going to be using a pencil is because if I were to use a pen or a marker or another type of drawing implement, it would get clogged and damage the pen or marker. But with a pencil, I can just use a rag and I can wipe it off as I go. Now I'm going to be using some black gouache instead of acrylic paint, just a different kind of paint, and I'm going to be spreading it on here. And this time I'm going to, instead of drawing a pattern from my mind, I'm going to be drawing from a reference image, which in this case is going to be this sample of wallpaper I have around. I'm going to draw based on this floral pattern. And you're going to notice as I draw that it's not going to look exactly like the reference image, and I'm totally fine with that. The reason for using a reference image is that my drawing will be different than it would be if I were to have drawn from my mind. I'm going to make some slightly different artistic choices because I am using this reference image. And after a while I tend to get bored with looking at an image, and I'll just start drawing whatever I want. That inevitably happens, and I embrace that and just allow that to occur.